All right, here is the brand new GoPro Hero 9 Black. I'm super stoked on this thing. In this video, we're gonna unbox it, take a look at the brand new features, and then take it out for a ride. Let's open this thing up. That is super nice. And there we have it, the Hero 9 camera. Looks absolutely wicked. Right, what else have you got in the box? Okay, so we have got the charge cable right there, USB-C. Got the battery, which is bigger in size. We've got the curved adhesive mount. We've got this lock screw and a mount. Really like the fact that it comes in this case. This paper right here, fun little fact, it's actually made from sugarcane and coconut. So good in fact that you could almost eat it. Stick to recycling that, I think. Okay, you also get this, some information right here about the camera and how to set it up. But I really like the case right here, the fact that you can put GoPro products in it, you can carry it safely in another backpack or something like that. That is super cool. All right, so let's have a closer look at that camera. You can push this stuff to the side, get that camera, take this red tab off. Oh, that's such a nice feeling. Take off the screen on the front of the camera here. Yep, that's right. The Hero 9 Black has got a screen right here that you can actually see yourself on. And then how can we get it out of here? Let's slide it out. Almost went to put the lens down there, not doing that. There we go. And take the final one off the rear screen. Stunning. There we go. There it is in all its glory, the Hero 9 Black. It's beautiful. Definitely feels a little bit bigger and a little heavier than the Hero 8 Black. And I can feel by picking up the battery, it's also a little bit bigger than the Hero 8 Black battery too, but I think we're going to understand why in just a minute. Okay, let's put that battery in the Hero 9. And let's grab these scales. 0 grams. That's weighing in 157.8 grams. Let's check the Hero 8. The Hero 8 weighs 126.9. So there is a little bit of a difference, but the reason that the Hero 9 Black is heavier is because it needs a bigger battery for the higher resolution, for the new stabilization. And to be honest, it's not that much heavier. It's still super neat. You've still got the little legs that pop out, making it neater than ever, more compact. And it's got a good weight to it. Okay, let's put all of this to the side and then we can talk about the specifications of the new Hero 9 Black. Right, this Hero 9 camera packs a punch. In fact, it's the first time that the sensor in the camera has been updated since the Hero 3. It's 23.6 megapixels, and now you can film a 5K resolution at 30 frames per second. Super stoked on that, and Hypersmooth 3.0 is in this bad boy. The most stable footage that you can get in one of the Hero cameras, and it is applied to every single mode, which I think is a huge upgrade on the Hero 8 Black. No longer have to compromise what mode you're shooting in. Really, really liking it. You've got Time Warp 3.0 and the ability to take 20 megapixel photos. This thing is an absolute powerhouse. The battery is a little bit bigger to compensate for that, and also it lasts longer and works better in colder conditions. And of course, you've got that screen up front to frame up those selfies perfectly. Okay, I'm going to show you one of my favorite clips I captured with the Hero 9 Black. It was the first time that I actually hit record on it, and it worked out perfectly. It's in the Cairngorms, beautiful inversion, first thing in the morning. Well, I think that the camera speaks for itself there. That first ever clip that I captured on the Hero 9 was awesome. But how about another one from that same ride, a little bit further on, dropping off Cairngorm Mountain, big descent here. You've got a beautiful panoramic view right onto Aviemore. You're coming down a steep section, it's rocky, it's stepped, so you'll be bouncing on the bike. The camera is moving around. I can feel it moving around on the chest mount that I'm wearing, and it does such a good job of stabilizing it. So you've now seen two clips where I think it's working awesome. How about a clip where there's no Hypersmooth on at all? You can see just how much movement there is. It's not stabilized in any way. It's pretty hard to watch, I think. How about this clip where Hypersmooth 3.0 is turned on? Right, how much easier was it to watch with Hypersmooth 3.0 turned on? I think it's so much nicer. It's crisp, you can see the trail ahead of you, you can see what you're riding. You're not kind of struggling to watch it in any way at all. In this next clip, I'm actually going to turn on boost to show you the difference. It crops in a little bit tighter, but it should be more stable. So that's the most stable out of all of them. I like it, but I think now with the Hypersmooth 3.0, I'm going to stick with that. It's kind of my base setting, a little bit wider, and I do like a little bit of movement from side to side because it makes it feel like you're actually going faster and it feels like you are part of the ride. Next, let's talk Time Warp 3.0, and the feature that they've added in there is the fact that it also includes audio now, which I think is awesome. So you can be going along super fast and then hit the back of the screen. It'll take you up to real time. And then you can be like, okay, we're here at wherever. It's a great way to actually introduce where you are. And this is a perfect example of me down at the river with my dog, actually showing off how it works.
Hey, where are we? We're at the river, dude.
There are some other really cool features on the Hero 9 Black, including hindsight, which is a great way of capturing a moment that you could perhaps have missed. By enabling hindsight to be on, it's going to capture footage from 15 seconds or 30 seconds in a constant loop, and as soon as you hit record on it, it's going to actually capture that last 30 seconds. So say you could be waiting for a specific moment, but you don't want to be filming all the time. It's great for doing that. You can actually also do scheduled capture, which means you could set up to, say, capture a sunrise or a sunset without actually having to be there, which I think is awesome. And duration capture, so you can set the camera to film for X amount of hours, which these are all unique, really, really cool things. And the other thing that I like about it is the new sensor giving 20 megapixel photos. I've captured some great moments in this camera. The colors are much nicer, there's more detail in the photos, and you can do more with them in post is what I've discovered so far. And then the other feature that I've not mentioned is the fact that there's a webcam mode on there, which is really useful these days for Zoom calls, conference calls, whatever, and great for me because I broke the camera on my MacBook Pro. I think we're coming to the end of my first look of this thing. I've been using it for about a month now. Absolutely loving it. The increased stability, the new sensor. You can capture some really beautiful imagery on this thing. I'm stoked on it. If you've enjoyed this, please give it a thumb up like. If you've got any questions at all about the setup of this thing or about it, leave it in the comment section down below. Hit that subscribe button. And guys, I'll see you out real soon using this thing out on the trails.